hero?
Good question. No one's ever asked me that before. Ooh, hashtag torn. Oh, I mean, you don't want your kid to be bad, do you? If there's a way that she could be... Well, it depends on what you're... Okay, my definition of wicked isn't a villain and it isn't being bad, it's being authentically you and super fabulous and cool. So I think I would want her to be that. I don't necessarily want to be a hero or a villain, but I want her to be herself, whatever that is. Thank you.
I just wanted to know if you could have a pet that wasn't a dog or a cat, what would you have?
Ooh, I did have some goldfish that I accidentally murdered. Don't tell anyone. But when I was 11, I had these, you know those goldfish that got those really weird, like, goggly eyes? I was obsessed with those when I was little, and I had 2 orange ones and a black one, and I was cleaning my desk with my homework, and I put the fishbowl up on my... This is awesome. I put it up on my windowsill in my bedroom, and then I went, it was sports day, and I was doing the javelin and the discus, and I came home from school, and they were dead. I literally cooked them in the hot sun. Yeah, it took me a long time to get over that. I mean, guilt.com, do you know what I mean? My mum had to flush them down the loo. But besides that, I haven't had any other pets because I didn't really trust myself with them. I've kept this dog alive for 10.5 years that I've got now, so I'm doing quite well. Thank you. Hello.
Do you believe Zelena will be able to teach Robin the difference between good and evil?
I think so. Yeah, I think Zelena understands the difference. We'll see what kind of a mum she'll be, but I don't know, I think the lines are sort of blurred for her, but I think she's going to raise a really, really strong chick no matter what. Thank you. Hi.
Hi, I just really want to say I love you, Zelena, because Zelena, she's just so wicked, and I just love her. So my question is, how do you prepare to be Zelena?
Well, when I'm being wicked and I'm green, that's a lot easier to prepare for because the costumes on the show are so amazing, and then with that hair and green skin, it really helps me sort of get into character. And then, you know, I'll maybe listen to some really cool music in my trailer, and psych myself up, and then just kind of go with the flow. It comes weirdly very easy to me, so I don't have to do a lot of preparation. She just, once I'm dressed up as her, it's like I disappear into her. She just takes me over.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling. Hello.
I was wondering who your favorite character from Once Upon a Time is, other than Zelena.
Oh, that was my answer. I mean, I'm probably going to have to go with my sister. Yeah, when I had to watch like 55 episodes when I got the part, and I just fell head over heels in love with the evil Queen Anne Rumble. I love villains, I love them. Hi.
So what are the best and worst parts of being an actor?
The best parts are... I don't know, there's moments where I feel like a kid and like all my dreams came true. It's all I ever wanted. And, you know, shooting the musical and flying on a broomstick and singing a song, it's like, oh my God. So those are some of those moments that are the best parts. You know, when you have some success, those are absolutely the best parts. And then the hardest part, I think, of being an actor is the uncertainty and having to learn how to be okay with not knowing what's next. So, you know, in between jobs, you're like, that's it, never going to work again. Oh well, had a good run, you know, get a job at Starbucks, whatever, I love coffee, do you know what I mean? And you sort of think, oh, I hope I'm not going to run out of money. So I think the uncertainty of being self-employed can be really hard. But on the flip side, it's actually taught me how to be more chilled out, and I just have to go with the flow and trust that the universe will bring me what I'm just supposed to have. Thank you. Hello.
Hi, do you like it better with makeup or without makeup?
In real life,
Yeah.
I love not wearing any makeup. I actually really don't like wearing makeup, so when I get to just be completely natural at home in my pajamas, I'm happy as a... I can't say that, swearing. Happy as a clam. I would say no makeup at all, and then just my hair in a bun, and pajamas, and some slippers, and some snacks and Netflix, and call it a day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi, I was wondering what your most embarrassing moment on set was.
I think I get embarrassed when I forget my lines because I'm a perfectionist. So sometimes when I don't know what I'm saying, I can't say this because there are children here, but whenever I forget a line, I swear, and it's not a choice, I just go, "Ah!" Everyone's like, whoa, and I'm like, what is my line? And then I get like really annoyed. I was like, I hate it when I mess up, so probably forgetting my lines makes me embarrassed.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling.
If you didn't have your kid, what would Regina and Robin do to you?
Do you know? What do you think? I dread to think. I don't know though. I mean, I did kill someone for my sister. That was pretty epic. But if we didn't have a baby, I probably would have left town. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I dread to think. It's very powerful. They wouldn't have been able to kill me. I probably just would have gone back to Oz and been really lonely all by myself. So I'm glad I had a baby in the end. Weird way to get it, but I'm glad that I had her. Thank you. Hi.
Hey there. First of all, love your performance. I got 2 questions if you don't mind. First off, would you teach Robin magic if you could?
Well, hopefully she was born with it. I was.
Yeah.
I think she's already got it. I'm just waiting for her to show me. But I hope she was born with it like I was. Thank you.
And second question, did Zelina ever have a moment off screen or in the future maybe where she was able to see the Wizard of Oz movie and just think to herself, is that supposed to be me? Like that scene with her watching the buckets, did they actually believe that?
I hope not. Because I think she'd be a bit upset if there was someone else just like her, because I think we can establish she's very jealous. So I hope not. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi. First of all, I really love your jacket, by the way.
I sort of decided to cosplay Emma Swan, but in a green Wicked Witch way.
And my question is, who's your favorite actor to work with on the show? To do scenes with?
Lana. I love working together. We have really good chemistry, and every time we do a take, it's slightly different. And we're both very giving and loving towards each other. So each time that we do a take, it will be slightly different. And the connection that we have is just a joy. We just play, and that's what it's all about.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks. Hiya.
Hi. First of all, can you subscribe to my YouTube channel?
What is it?
It's Charlie's Galaxy.
Excuse me?
It's Charlie's Galaxy.
Charlie's Galaxy. Charlie, I love that name. Charlie! Alright, I know.
Thank you. And I have another question. Were you originally auditioning for Zelena?
No, I didn't audition for it. I was lucky enough to get offered it. They said that when they decided to add the Wicked Witch, they were like, you were the first person we thought of. I'm like, oh. Compliment, not so much. Go on decide. Oh well, I'll take it. A bit weird. But yeah, and it's funny because I've been on so many auditions in my lifetime, hundreds and hundreds. So when you work that hard and you go and you go and you go, and then all of a sudden one just falls out of the sky, you're like, oh thank God. Oh, you don't have to jump through any hoops. So I was really lucky. Thank you. Charlie's Galaxy, done. Hi.
2 questions. First of all, if you were to switch Regina out for another sister or brother, who would it be?
A lot of these questions are making me very whiny and crying. Have you noticed that? I don't want to be me, I don't want another one. Is it bad if I say I don't want another one? Because that's the truth. I don't want to lose my sister, especially now that we're friends. It's so nice. It's nice that we're getting on now. I'm going to keep Regina if that's okay.
And the second one, if nobody found out that you were faking Marion, what would you do?
If no one found out, I think I wanted people to find out because I was trying to take Regina down. I think she wanted people to know just to prove how powerful she was.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling. Hi.
Hi. What's your favorite set that you acted in?
Good question. Not my kitchen. That farmhouse is so tiny. We're all like this, just like sardines in a can. I love being in the forest because they light the trees and then there's, you know, atmospheric smoke and it's really magical. There's been times where I've been in the forest in Oz and they've like lit the trees up with green lights. It's really cold, but it's really, really beautiful. And then I also love shooting in Steveston and being on that main street where they change all the street signs to all the Storybrooke stuff. It's really magical.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling.
Hello. Hi. Would you rather be the Queen of the Enchanted Forest or the Mayor of Storybrooke, and why?
You're going to hate me, but I wouldn't want to be either. Because they're both Lana. Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, can you give us an outfit of the day? Like where each piece of clothing that you're wearing is from?
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Where are my socks? My socks are from... They're spotty. I'm a massive fan of ridiculous socks. They're spotty polka dot socks that I got in England. My jeans are Citizens of Humanity, and I love them because they've got lycra in them, so you can really eat in them. And they fit all month long, if you know what I mean. Go2.com, and they hold you in. And then the boots I got from this weird little shop in Seattle. My top I got from Zara in London last week. And this jacket I also got in Barcelona from a shop called Mango, because I'm like, oh my god, it's Emma Swan with Green Selena, gotta get it. I couldn't leave it, I had to walk out with it.
And before you got into acting, or if you, was there another career that you had before you decided to go into acting?
I always wanted to be an actress, but it obviously takes a long time sometimes and it can be really hard to get into. But I've had a job since I was 14, and I started off cleaning toilets and hotel rooms and serving breakfast. I was a chambermaid and I lied about my age because you have to be 16 to have a job in England, but I've been this height since I was 11, so my sister got me a job and said that I was 16, but I was actually 14, and I made really good money. And I also worked in a supermarket and a department store. And then I was a model for a few years while I pursued acting, so I've had a job for a really long time. But I've always liked having my own money, you know? Thank you. Hi.
So I have 2 questions. First of all, what's your favorite line that your character has ever said?
Oh god, there's so many doozies. Well, Wicked Always Wins is iconic. I love Oops when I accidentally killed Bayfire. That was awful. Awful! Awful! And I read the script, I'm like, oh, can't wait to say that. Oh, sometimes you think, Selena, no. Okay, I'll say it. And then I love that line when I said, I'm sorry if I'm good at what I do. I just love it when she said those sort of snotty one-liners. They're so much fun to do.
And also, who's been your biggest influence as an actor?
I mean, working with Meryl Streep was pretty epic. I'm not one actor, I would say, that I particularly looked up to. Not really. But I think you sort of take a little bit from everybody. What to do, what not to do from some people. But yeah, I sort of learned along the way. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi. When you were first cast as Selena, did you know that you will become a regular, or did you think that was just for one season, they'll kill you off and that's it?
They told me when they offered me the part that I was going to be doing that whole arc of 3B, which was Wicked is Coming, and so I thought it was going to be sort of like 10 episodes, which it was. You know, Rumpel stabbed me and I shattered into a million pieces. But then I thought that was it, and then I went back to my normal life and went back to LA and, you know, did some other shows and was auditioning and all that good stuff, and then they called me and said, hey, I was driving through Beverly Hills and they're like, we've got Adam and Eddie for you. I'm like, what? Why? All right. They're like, hey Bex, do you want to come back? I'm like, really? All right. Am I dead though? And then they said, well, you know, we're thinking you've been made Marion this whole time and you're pregnant with Robin Hood's baby to destroy Regina. I'm like, oh my God. That's awful. I'd love to. When's the flight? On my way. Thank you. Hello.
Hi. So last weekend in the UK, you met Bex, the little Bex, and her and I want to know if what's the food from England that you miss the most?
Food?
Yeah.
Ooh. I mean, I miss a proper cup of tea, because it doesn't taste the same, because wherever you go, the water and the milk's not the same. And then all the sweeties and the fudge and all the naughty bits and bobs and all the biscuits, and then a Sunday roast. And I mean, I eat a lot, so I'm a huge fan of food. So when and a proper curry, oh. But there is pretty good Indian food in Canada, which makes me really happy. I love Indian food. Thank you. Hi.
Hi, Rebecca. My mom and I came all the way from Montreal, so really excited to see you. My question for you is, how do you see your story ending? And once it's done, what would you want to do afterwards?
What do you mean my story's ending?
One day, eventually.
Well, I don't know. I mean, characters don't end, do they? Unless you die, like at the end of your life. I've never really thought about it. I mean, I hope that, I hope that Zelina and Regina continue to love each other, because I think it's nice to have a sibling relationship on the show rather than just, romantic couples to ship. It's nice to have family, because we've all, pretty much most of us have got siblings, haven't we? And my sister in real life is my most important woman in my life, and she's my best friend. So hopefully they'll continue to be friends, and hopefully, maybe I'll meet someone else and fall in love, and maybe have another baby, which would be nice. And I'd love to get my magic back and live happily ever after. Thank you. Hi.
Hi, what would you think would happen if your magic was never taken?
I don't think things would be that different, because I think now that Zelina's a bit more redeemed, she's not going to use it for dreadful things like I've done before, like stealing the Charlie's baby, strangling Henry, that sort of stuff. But it is nice to have. So I don't think she would. I think it's nice to have if anybody needs her to do anything to save anybody in town. So hopefully she would use it for good and not for awful things anymore. Thank you. Hi.
If Once Upon a Time were to be renewed for another season, what is something that you would kind of look forward to for Zelina in that season?
Well, pretty much everything I just said, really. I think it'd be nice for her to fall in love and continue to be really good friends with Regina, and she can help me raise baby Robin. Thank you. Hello.
Hi. So Rumple has his signature laugh. I wanted to know, how did you find your laugh for Zelina? Is that it right there?
Well, I was saying to someone earlier, the Wicked Witch of the West has that iconic cackle and ridiculous laugh, and so do I. So I used to get into massive trouble at school for my laugh. Like, someone would pass me a note, this is before cell phones, yes, I'm that old, and someone would pass me a note, I'm like, Rebecca, I'm like, what, get out? I'm like, oh no. So I had to go and see the headmaster, because someone had made me laugh. My laugh has gotten me into so much trouble in my lifetime. People go, why are you screaming? I'm not screaming, I'm laughing. And still I had to go to the headmaster's office. So it's been really fun to fly around the broomstick and laugh. And they're like, your cackle was perfect. I'm like, that's me doing the thing, So it just sort of worked out perfectly, really. Thank you very much. Hi.
Hi. If you can even remember, because it was kind of a long time ago, what was your favorite scene to film when you were in Lost?
I think when I died. I really enjoyed filming what I call my death-isode when I died on Lost. That's what I called it. And I don't know, it was really sad and awful, but at the same time it was really fun to act. It was sad, but it was awesome at the same time.
And also, what's your favorite food that you've tried in Canada so far?
Poutine. So healthy, I love it. And there's no calories in it, even better.
That's my favorite.
Love it, thank you, darling. Hello.
Hello. I was wondering, what do you like most about your character?
One thing I love about Zelina is she's so unapologetically who she is. She's not trying to be cool, she's not trying to be wicked, she doesn't care what people think. And I think I spent most of my younger life really caring how other people perceive me, and I don't anymore. And I think I've learned a lot of that from her. She's just like, I'm me, I'm jealous, and I'm just going to own it. She's never really pretending. And life's too short to pretend to be someone you're not, or pretend to feel something else. Like, who cares, So I love that about her.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling.
Hi.
I love you so much. I just wanted to let you know that. I'm so nervous. Sorry. So I wanted to ask if you could have a flow conversation with Zelina, what would you talk about and why?
Probably try and give her advice on what it's like to sort of not have magic, and maybe sort of take her under my wing and teach her a few things, and try not to piss her off because she's really scary when she's angry. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
My question is, were you excited to sing for the musical episode?
Yes, but I was also really nervous. But it was my first time ever in a recording studio, which was really nerve-wracking, and there was like 10 guys there. When I walked in, I'm like, oh, hi everyone. Like, why is everyone here? You know, and I'm like, oh no, I was expecting it to be like the composer, and that was it. And there was like 10 dudes sitting in a room. I'm like, oh no. I got really nervous, and I went into the sound booth, and there was this big sort of sponge thing, and I pulled it across, and I blocked the whole window so no one could see me, and I was like on my own, and then I just went for it. But I was really excited. I wanted to sing my entire life, and I've never ever had an opportunity to do it, so this was a big blessing. Thank you.
Hi. I just wanted to know, what was your most fun moment you've had playing Zelina on the show?
Definitely the musical. Definitely the musical. Like, shooting that song took a whole day, and it's sort of like, you'll see, I don't want to spoil it, but I would say doing that song, performing it, was my most favourite day ever at the office, at work, in my whole life. I'm so excited. I keep forgetting it's the musical episode, then I remember. Like, it's your birthday and you forget, it's my birthday! That's what I do. I'm so excited. You've done.
Hi there. When did you realize you wanted to become an actor?
I've always wanted to be an actress as long as I can remember. Even when I was little, you know, I'd watch TV and look at kids on TV and like spaghetti commercials, and like, I could totally do that. But I mean, I never thought, you know, or had any idea of how I would get into it. But I've always been, I like to make people feel good. So my family are really quiet and quite shy, which is weird because I was like, I've got to be adopted. And I'd always say to my mum, you can tell me I'm 8, I'm old, you can tell me like I'm adopted. She's like, you're not adopted. And I made my mum tell me the story of my birth over and over again to check for continuity errors of her story. And she's like, you definitely were in me, Rebecca. And I'm like, all right, just checking. But so because my family was so quiet, I overcompensated by being ridiculous. Or even when we go to like the doctors and everyone would be really quiet, I'd be like, well, someone has to perform. So I get up there and like, and just try and sort of, you know, fill the room if people were sort of uncomfortable. I'd want to make everybody laugh and smile, because why is everybody so serious, you know? So I guess my whole life. It's a really long-winded way of saying forever. Thank you.
Hi. Okay, I have 2 questions. The first one, what happened to Zelina's green necklace that helped her with her magic?
At the end of season 3, when I died, they took it off me because apparently my powers were connected to it at that point, and then Regina put it in a drawer in her vault and hasn't given it back. And you've just reminded me. Wow. Cool. Well, alright. I'm going to have to talk to her about that. Thank you.
And also, how did she get something from IKEA? Like, how did she get
Well, I had to go to IKEA and buy it and bring it back. It's really heavy. You ever bought something from IKEA and you're like, how's a bird supposed to carry that? That stuff is so heavy when it's flat packed. I absolutely cannot put that stuff together. Thank God I'm married, because I cannot do it. I remember once when I was single, I bought a wardrobe in LA, and I'm like, oh my God, this is perfect. And it was only like $80. I'm like, it's wicked. And then I'm like, well, I'm never going to be able to put it together. I'm like, oh, we've got a service that will deliver and put it together for you. I'm like, brilliant. They're like, and that's $150. I'm like, oh, and it was more than the wardrobe was worth. But I'm assuming Zelina went to the shop that bought it. Thank you.
Hi. So this might be a hard question to answer because Zelina is awesome, but if there is one thing that you would change about Zelina, what would it be and why?
I think it would be nice for her to heal her heart in terms of her abandonment issues. You know, I think being abandoned by your mum for horrible reasons is really hard to get over, and then her adoptive parents were really rubbish as well. Her adopted dad was, you know, her mum died, and then he was an alcoholic. So I think she's flawed in that way in terms of, not that pain makes you flawed, but she hasn't really dealt with it. So I think she needs to go and see Archie and get some therapy yesterday.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling.
What's your favorite prop, and why is it your favorite prop?
My broomstick. I might have stolen one. Don't tell anyone, do not tweet that, I might get sued. But there's 4 of them, and they're really beautifully carved. I don't know what it's made out of, but they're gorgeous. And I love the way that it feels, and there's all these nubbins on it. I just love it. When that's in my hand, I'm like, yeah! My broomstick. Thank you. Bye, darling. Hi.
Hi. I just want to know what the hardest part for you is about playing Zelina.
I don't find it hard. I think probably just trying to get the green off, wanting to go home at 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, Lana's driving away, Emily's driving away, and I'm just sat there going, get it off! At 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. That's probably the only negative thing, when you're so tired, and then you've got to come back in 12 hours, you're like, I just want to get it, I want to go home. And then when I'm the Wicked Witch, I have about 40 pins in my hair, and then the hat has got all those pins in it. So typically I just want to get home, so then I go home and just sit there in the bath and just take them out one by one, like, oh, which takes ages. I think decompressing for the witch is the hardest part.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. So I have a question about Zelina. So we never really confirmed how young, like how she stayed young. So how old is Zelina?
That's a really good question. Do you know what? That has never crossed my mind. Not once have I thought, how old am I? I can't believe I've never thought that. I have no idea. I'll ask Adam and Eddie. That's a really good question. I think she's got a good night cream, thank God. Thank you. Hi.
Hi, how are you? I'm here with my daughters, and obviously they're huge fans, which is why we made the trip from South Carolina to see everybody for the show. But they have a special ritual every Sunday night when the show comes on, when they watch every week. And I want to know if you have a special ritual you do when you watch the show.
I do, and it depends if I'm live tweeting or not, and I like to get really comfy. I typically watch it in bed. I'm so lazy. And inevitably there'll be tea, but I like it, if I'm live tweeting, I'm not really watching it, so sometimes I like to watch it separately, and then they email it to us a little bit beforehand, so sometimes I'll watch it and I'll stream it onto my Apple TV at home in bed, and then I'll live tweet later while it's on because I'm not really paying attention. But I watch every episode properly without any distractions once all the way through, and then I find it quite awkward to watch myself, so I watch everything once and then that's it. Thank you. Hi.
Hi. So we all binge watch once, of course. What do you binge watch?
Don't I binge watch? That'd be an easier question. I mean, I watch a lot of TV. The next show I'm going to binge watch is 13 Reasons Why. That's next on my to-do list. I binge watch Bloodline, Game of Thrones, anything that's on Netflix, really. I mean, I'm behind on a lot of my really favourite shows because I've been on the road for 6 weeks, so I'm going home tomorrow and I'm so excited. I've got to finish Homeland, I've got to catch up on Grey's Anatomy. So excited. My DVR is like, it's totally full. I can't wait to crush it when I get home. Thank you.
Hi. If you could have one person dress you for the rest of your life, would it be Zelina or Miranda Priestley? Devil Wears Prada?
Oh my God. I'll take another coffee, my brain's no longer working. It's called jet lag. Editor of Vogue or Zelina? Probably Miranda Priestley, but I would still keep my own style and I'd let her kind of like tweak it and raise it to the next level. Or I would just stick with the Once Upon a Time costume designer because his costumes are, he's so talented. I'll take Eduardo, he's so fabulous. fabulous. Like, I really look forward to my fittings. It's like, darling, there's something new. I'm like, shut up! And it's just so much fun. He's a really wonderful person. Thank you very much.
Hi. So I know you and Lana are really good friends in real life. So I just wanted to know what your first impression of her was.
It's weird. It's like when we met, it's like I'd known her forever. It was really, really, really easy. And I just thought, wow, she's really pretty. We don't look anything alike. And we're sisters. And, but we've got, different dads, so that explains that, doesn't it? But I was excited because I'm like, yay! I watched the show before, I watched all those 55 episodes and I binge watched it in 2 weeks. I watched 55 episodes in 2 weeks. So I was in it. Like I was just like in Storybrooke world, totally into it. So I was excited that one of my favourite characters got to be my sister, I love her. Thank you. Hello.
Hi. If Selena's color wasn't green, what would you want it to be?
Purple looks quite good with red hair. Probably purple. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Just want to say I love you so much. How did you, Bex, react when you found out that the Evil Queen and Rumpel were going to be a couple?
I was fine about it. A bit weird. I was just uncomfortable. I liked her better with Robin.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling.
Hello again.
Hello.
I just have a short little question. So you drink coffee on set, that's what keeps you awake at 4 a.m. in the morning. So my question is, what would you do if coffee wasn't a thing?
I wouldn't even think about a world. Coffee! I mean, it'd have to be tea, wouldn't it? I love tea. I start with coffee, I get my morning panic attack, it's like, oh yeah. And then I graduate and chill out into my coffee, and then I switch to water so that I don't have a panic attack and I can't sleep. So I would have to switch to tea if coffee went away. Thank you. Why is there a massive line that side and nobody that side? Hiya.
Hi. So, I just finished watching Drop Dead Diva, and I about peed myself when I saw you in that episode, and you were I don't know.
Dominatrix outfit.
Yes, so my question for you is, do you really have to act that much as Zelina? Because you just seem so natural in almost everything you do, like your personality shines through everything. So,
Aww, that's a lovely thing to say. Thank you, that means a lot. Not really, yes, just as you say, just sort of, playing the dominatrix came easy to me. What does that say? Sorry, Mark. Yeah, no, it definitely comes easy. Thank you very much. Thank you, darling. You're lovely. Thank you, everyone.